Yo, what's going on, dudes? HGK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. And in today's video, we are going to be playing some more of the BTD6Rogue Mod because this mod is just like crazy fun. And we're going to be switching things up a little bit and we're going to be playing on the map End of the Road. So this should be pretty fun because this is a little bit of a shorter map. So it should be a little bit more difficult for us. All right, so here we are at the hero selection tree again. Of course, you guys already know I'm going to choose my girl Sada because Sada is amazing. And I'm going to be going with that same beginning combo, the Alchemist and Sada, because we get that early game camel popping power as well as the early game lead popping power as well. So we'll go ahead and start off our Sada right there. We'll place our Alchemist right next to it and then we'll be good to go. So we have our first little notification here. Water nearby ripples responding to an unseen force from above. I think this is going to be Vortex. So we need to keep that in mind when we're selecting our towers that we're going to be facing off against Vortex as our first boss on round 20. All right, dudes, so hopefully the Rogue mod takes the hint that End of the Road has a massive area that you can place a certain tower. Please give me a banana farm as my first option. The last episode wasn't that bad, but let's see our options here. So we have the Monkey Buccaneer upgrade to a 020. We have the Beast Sandler and we have the Ninja Monkey. The Monkey Buccaneer is not a bad choice because we can have camo detection as well as lead popping power, upgrade to the middle pathway and the bottom pathway. But I think I want to use my reroll option to see if we can get a better choice. So it looks like we have a Monkey Sub and a Bomb Shooter. Actually, you know what? The Monkey Sub isn't that bad because we could grab the advanced intel. So the Monkey Sub is definitely the best choice here. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves our Alchemist, and to give our Monkey Sub a little bit more range, we'll place it right here. And then we'll go ahead and buy the upgrades on our Alchemist that we should have already bought, but I got a little bit distracted. All right, there's our perishing potions. Now let's go for the Monkey Sub. Man, I think advanced intel will actually work out really well here. All right, at the end of round 15, we have a couple more selections here. So we have 2 spike factories and we also have an engineer monkey. None of these look really good to me. So let's go ahead and re-roll again. It looks like we have a 200 beast handler as well as a few more monkey subs. Ooh, I actually like the 3 more monkey subs because that's 3 more advanced intels. All right, so round 20 is here. Here is the Vortex. Let's go ahead and start off by activating Sada's ability to go ahead and do a little bit of damage to the boss. All right, there we go. So go ahead and activate Sada's level 3. Our Sada's probably going to get stunned again, but it looks like we have the boss in a perpetual stun loop, so this is good. All right, activate Sada's level 3 again, and she's stunned again. This is so funny. All right, cool. So that is the round 20 boss down. So now we just need to wait until we get our next tower, and of course to see what the next boss is. I think it's going to be the Bloonarius. All right, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves another Monkey Sub. We'll grab ourselves another Monkey Sub, and we'll upgrade to the same pathway. The only pathway that we can actually get is a 202. We could go for a 220, but I think the 202 is the better option. All right, so time for our next tower. It looks like we can either get a 300 Monkey Buccaneer, or we can get a 300 Ninja Monkey, or we can get a Monkey Ace. I kind of like the Monkey Buccaneer because it's going to give us 2 towers that deal a lot of DPS, but we're going to go ahead and re-roll it. This is actually a pretty good selection. We can get 3 Dragon's Breaths. So this is going to give us camo detection throughout the entire map with our Monkey Subs. So yeah, the Wizard Monkey is definitely the better option here, hands down. But the sad news is we still don't have any way of making money yet. If only one of those towers could have made us money, I would have definitely chosen them no matter what it was. It could have been a balloon trap and I still would have taken it. It could have been an Alchemist upgrade to lead to gold and I still would have taken that one too. But no. The game's against us. It doesn't want us to make money. It just wants us to ride the struggle bus all the way up until round 120. The game's not nice, dudes. Not nice at all. Now we'll buy ourselves another Dragon's Breath. We'll put it right here. We'll grab ourselves another Wizard before we upgrade it to a Dragon's Breath just to give us that increased camo detection. All right, so here we are on round 35. We have our next selection. We can either go for 4 Sniper Monkeys, 1 030 Druid, or a 300 Tac Shooter. You guys already know the deal. We gotta re-roll this. I mean, 4 snipers isn't bad, but they're really expensive. And with the current towers I have, I'm more than satisfied that we can take on like Vortex or something like that. So let's go ahead and re-roll this. Looks like we have a Shimmer, so we have 5 more Wizard Monkeys. Oh, that's big. Yup, we're gonna do the Wizard Monkeys because that's 5 more Dragon's Breaths. Big big selection. So that was a massive selection there. The fact that we can place down 5 more Dragon's Breaths, that's awesome. But if it happens that we face off against the Dread Bloon, we're gonna be in serious trouble. Serious trouble. We'd have to sell all of our subs to buy the middle pathway monkey subs to deal with the Dread Bloon. All right, so let's grab ourselves a couple of Dragon's Breaths. Then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves another wizard over here, upgrade the same pathway. And as I was saying, I think we gotta have a pretty solid start here, other than we don't have any ways of making money. I will say this, I don't know what it is, but it seems like the heroes do a lot more damage to the boss than they normally do. Like, I feel like our Sada has a majority of our pops. Maybe not. Okay, so I lied. It's definitely the monkey subs. It's definitely the monkey subs. I was definitely just imagining it. All right, so we should be nearing the last tier of the boss. I think that was 4 pops, I believe. So if that was 4 pops, then this should be the last tier of the boss. All right, and there we go. We managed to deal with it, no problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, now the next tier that we're gonna grab, let's go ahead and grab a Brickle Pickle because we have a bunch of water-based towers. All right, so my Brickle Pickle can hang out right here. And then let's go ahead and grab Airburst Darts, and then we'll go ahead and buy ourselves more Dragon's Breaths. A sudden ripple in the cosmos can be felt. So you guys already know what that means. We are gonna be dealing with the Vortex next. So we definitely wanna grab ourselves a couple more monkey subs. Luckily, we have our towers spaced out throughout the map, so even if it does end up stunning a couple of our towers, it's not going to be the end of the world. All right, we have our next selection, and it looks like we can finally grab ourselves a couple of banana farms. According to this selection, yeah, the banana farms are definitely the best option. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and take a pause from upgrading our wizard monkeys, and we're going to go ahead and start going for these banana farms. All right, so since we're on round 51, I'm not going to upgrade these banana farms anymore. It's just there to give us a little bit of extra cash. And we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a couple more Dragon's Breaths as well as these monkey subs. After we get all of this set up, then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some more banana farms. But man, having this many Dragon's Breaths definitely should make the Vortex go down really, really quick. Then after we get the rest of these Dragon's Breaths as well as our monkey subs, we'll go ahead and invest the rest of the money into buying more farms, or rather upgrading our farms. All right, so we have another option here. So we either have the 004 Dart Monkey, the 400 Tax Shooter, or the 040 Beast Handler. I think the Beast Handler is definitely the better option out of all of these. So let's go ahead and grab him. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. Maybe we don't do Dragon's Breath on this wizard, but now that we have the Beast Handler, and we go for a shimmer. I'm gonna go ahead and call it, this wizard monkey is gonna be a shimmer to help us out with camo balloons. And then we'll go for the Beast Handler eventually, because I think the Beast Handler with the merged beasts will definitely help us out a lot here. All right, and there we go. We have all of our subs placed. We have our shimmer in the center of the track. And next thing I want to do, I want to invest the rest of the money into buying banana plantations. Oh, wait, it wasn't even remotely what I thought it was. It was phaze. Phaze is like super easy to deal with. I'm not worried about this one at all. Dudes, easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, let's go ahead and activate Brickle Pickle's ability to increase our monkey subs attacking power. And hopefully one of these selections that we get will actually give us like the tier 3 or the tier 4 upgrade of the monkey sub, because I'm kind of salty that we don't have a tier 3 or a tier 4 monkey sub. So I think we should be on the second to last tier of the boss. So let's go ahead and activate all of these abilities again, and hopefully, there we go, perfect. So I was 1 tier off, that was the last tier. I thought we had 1 more tier to go after that, but it worked out for us anyways. Let's go ahead and grab another banana plantation, and then, okay, so the foliage around you begins to dance, signaling a storm is brewing. That sounds like a vortex, because like the vortex like has to do with wind and stuff. So I think when it says that the wind is like breezing, that it's definitely going to be the vortex. All right, so we can sell these farms for 4K a pop. So as soon as we get 10,000, we should be able to sell 2 of our farms for a banana research facility. All right, looks like we have ourselves another couple of selections. We can either go for the carrier flagship, the middle pathway ice monkey, or the stronger stimulant. I almost think the monkey buccaneer would be a good play here, because with the monkey buccaneer, we have a Brickle Pickle. So being able to place down a monkey buccaneer will definitely help us out a lot. All right, let's grab the monkey buccaneer. Definitely the best choice out of all of those choices. I know the stronger stimulant's good, But if we face off against the Lich, we're going to need to sell it anyways. All right, so let's go ahead and sell these 2 farms. Let's buy ourselves our first banana research facility and then rebuy these farms. All right, so round 75, we have 2 BRFs. We have 2 banana plantations. I'm going to stop my farming and hopefully save up for the carrier flagship. Let's take a look at the towers we have here. We have a middle pathway heli, a top pathway village, and a middle pathway super monkey. I think I'm going to take the super monkey out of all of these. I think the super monkey is the best play here, because if we face off against the dread balloon, having a magic tower as the backup will definitely help out a lot. But what we need right now is the carrier flagship. All right, so here's the vortex. I think I'm going to need to sell a couple of my towers in order to buy the carrier flagship. All right, so let's sell those 2. Let's buy the carrier flagship. That way we have a little bit more popping power. And then we can go ahead and rebuy them. I mean, it's not that big a deal. On top of that, we have Brickle Pickle's mines now. So we can go ahead and drop Brickle's mines in case the boss ends up making it all the way to where our subs are. Ooh, that stunned a lot of our towers. All right, hopefully it doesn't stay stunned for too long. I think that stunned a majority of our towers. I think we might actually be in a little bit of trouble right now. Now our Brickle Pickle has started to attack again. And there we go. Perfect. All right, so now the next thing I want to grab... let's grab Captain Churchill, because Captain Churchill is another tower that does a lot of DPS. I will do Captain Churchill right here. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and save up for some more BRF. So it looks like we're going to be facing off against Bloonarius next. So we have 18 rounds to buy whatever we're going to buy. All right, so our next choice in tower, we have the Spike Storm. We have the Heli Pilot, and we also have the Ice Monkey. Apache Prime or Spike Factory. We can buy 4 of the middle pathway spike factories, so that'll give us 4 abilities. Or we can grab ourselves the Apache Prime, and we have 0 risk of our Apache Prime getting stunned if the next boss is Vortex after Bloonarius. I think the spike factory is the better call here. I think the spike factory is the better call, and I'm only saying that because we'll have 4 of them and we'll have 4 abilities as well. But even still, I have no idea even if I'm going to end up using it. Like, I could get another bomb tier 5. Like, I already have the Anti-Bloon gunner that's insanely good. I also have the middle pathway beast handler that I can grab at any point in time. So we have plenty of options. So I think on round 95 is when we should get our next selection, or maybe it's after this round. I'm not exactly sure. All right, so here's our next selection. We can either go for the Flying Fortress, we could go for the Glaive Lord, or we could go for the Engineer Monkey. I kind of want to re-roll this because none of these are really like sinking in with what I have planned. The Wizard Monkey is decent, but at the same time, like I have the Anti-Bloon gunner, which is definitely better than all the Wizard Monkeys. All right, let's go ahead and grab the Wizard. I don't plan on using it. I just plan on saving up as much money as I possibly can. I guess I could have went for the Engineer and grabbed a couple of overclocks and then overclocked our banana farms. I didn't even think about that, dudes. I'm so dumb. I will see how much money we have around round 98 to see what tower we're gonna grab next. Because like I said, I would really like to grab the Anti-Bloon gunner, but I don't want to sell any of my farm. I know I'm being a little bit stingy here, but I want to make sure that we have enough popping power to beat the boss on round 120, which I think we should. Like, even if we just have all the towers we have here, I think we definitely got this in the bag. So next tower, ooh, remember how I was just talking about the Engineer Monkey? All right, let's do the Engineer and let's overclock or one of our banana farms. It's kind of bad that I didn't do the Engineer Paragon, because if I would have done the Engineer Paragon, that would have given me an additional 3 overclocks, so I would have been able to overclock all of my farms. So it would have been like the equivalent of having 4 farms. All right, round 98, we are currently sitting at 70,000. So let's grab ourselves the Carpet Spikes, and then we'll also grab ourselves the Archmage. And we'll put the Archmage at the very start of the track, if we can afford it, of course. Like, I'm not going to sell anything to buy the Archmage. It's just there in case I can actually afford to buy it. Oh yeah, that was definitely the play. That was definitely the play with Carpet Spikes. Like, it's insane how much damage it does. Especially since, like, it's getting double the dose of spikes because it's on the entrance track as well as the exit track. Oh, man, I feel so sorry for Bloonarius. Ooh, there we go. Easy clapperoonies, dudes. Easy clapperoonies. I just grabbed the... Actually, let's not buy the Archmage yet. Let's wait until round, like, 119. Because once we get to like round 115, we'll have an idea of what we're gonna do or what we're gonna go for next. The ground shakes beneath your feet. That's what I was worried about. This is the Dread Balloon. We are going to be facing off against the Dread Balloon on round 120. So now we need to make sure that we have enough popping power of multiple different types of towers, which of course is not going to be that big a deal because we're probably going to buy the Anti-Bloon gunner. We also have carpet spikes. We'll probably end up grabbing a couple more carpets, and we'll probably end up grabbing the Archmage for more magic popping power. And then we already have the towers here. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell all of these monkey subs because they're completely pointless. And if you're wondering why I said they're completely pointless, they are completely pointless because they're not going to be able to damage the Dread Balloon. And let's go ahead and sell this, sell this. Let's go ahead and buy our Anti-Bloon gunner right now. There we go. That's what we were looking for. The big mamma jamma. All right, and now that we have the Anti-Bloon gunner, our magic is covered. Like, we don't need to worry about anything else. The Anti-Bloon gunner can completely solo. Now we need more popping power in another area. I think it may end up being the support with maybe the Beast Handler and the Spike Factory. But we'll wait until what tower we get on round 115 to like make our final decision. All right, so here we are at the end of round 115. Obviously, we're not going to go for the Druid because the Druid would be a complete waste. The Dartling Gunner would not be able to pop lead balloons. So the Mortar Monkey is the call because the Mortar Monkey is going to be military and we'll have support, military, and magic. Perfect. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and target the biggest one over here. And we'll buy a lot of mortars, and then we'll just like target all of our mortars right here. And we should be able to beat the boss relatively quickly. All right, and we'll wait a couple more rounds before we buy our other spike factories. And then we'll go ahead and buy, actually we'll sell all of our farms to buy ourselves the beast handlers. Round 118, let's go ahead and sell all of these. We no longer need them. We have 106,000. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves a T-Rex, another T-Rex, another T-Rex, another T-Rex, one more T-Rex. Dude, I think we might be able to buy all T-Rexes and then still have enough money left over to buy more spike factories. There we go. So we have one of our, we're good. So they're both at 45. I'm actually pretty happy with that. All right, so let's go ahead and move this over here. Let's go ahead and buy the carpet spikes, or not carpet spikes, but spike storm. There we go. I always end up getting those two mixed up. All right, there we go. And that's about all we can buy. That's all she wrote. All right, so round 120. Let's see if we can easily deal with this round. Activate all of our abilities, all of them, every last single one of them. It doesn't matter what we're doing, we're going to activate them all. I think this is going to work out pretty well. I think I mean, look at how much damage the boss is taking. It's already popped. Okay. The boss didn't even round the corner before it was dealt with, dudes. Easy claps, boys. Easy claps. But there we have it, dudes. That's another rogue-like game mode beaten. Dudes, I cannot get enough of this game mode. And I hope you guys are enjoying these videos as well. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. And I'll see you, dudes, in the next one.